Hey guys, they're back with another Meltdown. YouTube, if you're watching this video is 100% YouTube compliant. The magazines we use are 29 round YouTube compliant magazines. The lower we are running is a semi-automatic lower. It is not fully automatic. Everything we have here is 100% YouTube compliant and federal and state and local law regulated and compliant. We do not sell firearms. For anybody watching this video to believe we're doing anything out of the ordinary, whatever, every bit of this is script and we're not even shooting real bullets. So that being said, guys, enjoy the Meltdown. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, guys, we are back, and today on the channel we're going to be melting down the BRN-4 10-4. This is a second BRN meltdown that we have done on the channel. The first one we're still waiting to hear back from Brownells to see exactly what happened with it. This is a heavy barrel, once again, 10-4 with no muzzle device, so this thing is going to be loud and proud and right in the middle of deer season here in the great state of Kentucky. So somebody's going to kill one and somebody's going to be mad. We just got to figure it out first. But besides that, though, we had an interesting failure with the first one. Op rod come out in it, and we could not get it to go in battery. So this one right here should be the redemption. If the same thing happens here, there's no redeeming the BRN-4 at that point unless they redo the whole entire system and then send us another one at that point. But very special thank you to Brownells for sending us the upper and the ammunition in today's video. If it wasn't for them, we would not be able to do this one. And once again, thank you to them for sending us one to possibly bring back the BRN-4. I have high hopes in it. It is a non-adjustable H-bar barrel that is a piston. It should do pretty good. I hope it does anyway, because we need a show here. We've had a lot of ups and downs today on the channel, but I'm wanting to see a show, guys. But that being said, very special thank you to Brownells. Check them out on their website. Also, as well, very special thank you to Center Target Firearms and Indoor Range in London, Kentucky for the semi-automatic lower ATF. We are a Class 3 FFL. Yeah, so I'll be leaving a link in the description below to their website and their YouTube channel. So make sure you check them out. Once again, a very special thank you to Center Target Firearms and Indoor Range in London, Kentucky. So, last but not least, special thank you to Atomic Defense. They're the ones who sent us our new helmet. I hope you all like it because I believe it protects me a lot better than the other one did, even though the other one did do a fine job. I just think this one looks a tad bit cooler and will protect us better. So once again, a very special thank you to Atomic Defense. Guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with the meltdown. All right, guys, BRN-4, let's get to work. Here's T-Dog! Got a real slow rate of fire. Speeding up a little bit now. Boss, what is going on? That's loud. There we go. But she sounds like hell, I'll tell you that. Well, that's a little bit normal. All right, D60. Woo! These are speeding up a little bit, boys. Hold on. We got a double feed and a half, boys and girls. All right, we're cleared. Rate of fires are going through the roof.
That was 1,000.
1,000 mark. All right. Well, my camera is shook all to hell, I tell you that. I am getting tired. I might have the interfere, boys. All right, we're clear, I think. We still looking good on ammunition, Kyle? Plenty. Kyle still says we still have plenty. Let's hope he's right. Man, the barrel's on fire, boys and girls. We got another failure. All right. Lord God. Now we got another hang up. Rate of fire pickup, I think, is causing. We ain't got no more besides the 60. Yeah. Give me a different one, because if we have a hang up in that 60, we're in trouble. Lord have mercy. Another hang up. Boy, they're clearing quick, though.
Seems like it's the metal mag, so I'll quit giving them to you.
All right.
Maybe not.
All right, our operating handle has broke, but I think it's got something to do with the actual thing in it, so this gun might still be live. So we're going to set it down here for a second, make sure everything is safe before we start looking at it. So give us about 5 minutes, boys, we'll be right back to you, all right? Lord have mercy, man. What is that? Woo! we are back. Drum roll, please. 1708. So we now have a new record setter. 1708. I think the last one was what, 1533, Kyle? I think 1533. If I'm not mistaken, somebody will comment me or correct me in the comment section below. But either way it goes, 1708. We have a lot of ammunition on the ground or casings on the ground, and we have one barrel that still is too hot. And we've been sitting here for 30 minutes after we got done filming this just to try and get it to cool down. And the barrel is still actually red. You can still see red tint to it. It's no longer that FDE baby poop brown, and it's now a full black. I mean, it's burnt the Cerakote off of it. At one point, I remember looking down at the muzzle, and the muzzle was having a flame come from it. So, as you all seen there at the end of the video, the charging handle, we attempted to get that failure out of there, and the charging handle broke. Was like, God, that's going to be the failure of it. This gun could have went longer. Actually, no. We took the upper, as soon as we got dislodged from the lower, we took it in there and took the BCG, and we had to clamp something onto the BCG and hit it with a rubber mallet just to even dislodge it. So the BCG, technically speaking, officially is the term or place where it actually failed. It wasn't that something in the BCG failed per se, but it was that the actual, I think it swelled or the upper shrunk, something like that, because it would not move freely, and I don't know if it still will or not. Yeah, it will now. But earlier, we had to absolutely beat it out here to get it out. So that was your failure point. Also as well, we think that it could have had some contact with the charging handle here. This is Radiant Raptor LT. As you can see, it is scarred up pretty well on the top. The actual key of the BCG here, it mushroomed out pretty heavily. But man, I mean, it held in. I mean, I'm surprised with how well it done still. But that top here where it mushroomed out, that's what was causing a lot of that friction here, making it fail. And even though, man, that rate of fire was through the roof there at the end, it was still had enough power to go in and out. I mean, and the key of it looks good. The bolt actually looks perfect. There's nothing wrong with the bolt either. Dirty as all get out. But overall, rifling is shot in it 100%. We can barely, I mean, there's still a little bit rifling left, but not much. But at 1708, there will be some people fight back and forth on this, and the reason I know that for is because our rate of fire in the beginning was nowhere near the rate of fire what it normally is. Me and Kyle sit here before the video started and tried every single different combination we could. We went from a normal spring and a H buffer to a H1 buffer and a tri-wire spring and a H2 buffer and a tri-wire spring, and we thought we had it down pat with a normal spring and a H2 buffer. The previous one, but before we started shooting, rate of fire was fine. As soon as we throw that mag in, here's to you, dog, rate of fire dropped again. We have no clue why. Rate of fire did not pick up normally until, what do you say, Kyle? We was at the 500 round mark, man.
It was up and down.
Yeah, it was up and down, but for sure, because I remember we threw a D60 in there, and that's whenever I was like, I can start hearing it pick up a little bit more. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking was. So once again, guys, our rate of fire was not normal until about around the 400, 500 round mark. Not saying that, you know, you're not going to have the exact same, but seconds count whenever it comes to this stuff. Do I think this is a true record setter? Yeah, I do, because it made it. It made it to the long run. I mean, and it done better than any of them has done so far whenever you look into the obvious thing of it. That being said, though, like I said, that rate of fire, was it slow? Yes, it was. But, I mean, overall, would 1 minute different rate of fire make that big of difference? I don't know. It's something we might test later on in the future. But guys, 1,700 rounds ammunition, that's that's about $750, $800 worth of ammunition right there we just spent, boys. So I hope you appreciate this video as much as we did. But ammunition come from Brownells either way, and the upper did as well. So this is the redemption of the BRN-4, and it sure did redeem itself. Woo. It did not hiccup of drop until main end. And you know, we was going to call it pretty soon, because once we started having them double feeds, man, even that chamber was so hot, and we was expecting a kaboom any minute now. I mean, thank the Lord above it, nothing bad did happen. But you know, I could have maybe worked through one or two more malfunctions, I was going to call it, because at that point it ain't worth doing anymore if me or Kyle gets hurt or killed. I've already been hurt before doing this stuff, and I really don't want to get cut again. But that being said, guys, I'm proud of her. I still can't even pick her up, but I'm proud of how well she done. And I mean, like I said, it's now a burnt bronze, and the barrel still is red hot. I mean, it's still holding all that heat in. I mean, it's absolutely crazy what this upper done. That being said, what is going to beat this? I don't know. I'm interested to see if there ever is anything that ever beats this one again. You know, we're going to send it back to Brownells, let them look over it, and hopefully we might get another one in one of these days. Hopefully H&K might end up sending us one. I don't know. I talked to them about a year ago, and they said if we can ever start making one in the United States, we'll more than likely get you one sent out to us. And you know, I think that they had an email probably 2 months ago to where they're now making stuff in the United States. So hopefully we might have a H&K 416 on the channel sometime or another. I ain't gonna promise you anytime soon, but hopefully soon. But guys, that being said, BRN-4, she done a great job, and I'm very proud of it. And we got a lot of brass to pick up here, guys. So, whoa.
Previous record was 1633.
1633, okay, 1633, so not 1533, my bad. So went almost 100 rounds over the Geisley H-bar. That was made just for this Meltdown, but it's still going to be currently made for everybody else. They're still working out the kinks with that. Guys, that being said, this is a very interesting Meltdown, and I'm glad that we could bring it to you all. If you'd like to support the channel, check us out on Venmo, PayPal, and Patreon. Leave a link in the comments below what you thought about the Meltdown, how long you thought it was going to go, and what you think is going to be our next record setter. So guys, once again, appreciate y'all viewing as always. Like and subscribe for more gun reviews, and I'll see y'all in the next video.